Listen here, listen here. My enemies are out to get me and you. And the only way they'll let us out is with another episode of Whatever It Takes. Hello and welcome to everyone on Twitch land. This is Whatever It Takes. That's right. This is the comedy game show where we ask two contestants if they'll do whatever it takes to win. I'm the 2MB swindler and your host, BJ Jeranyama. And tonight we're joined by special guest host, a lover of games, a former contestant right here on 2MB Studios, and according to his children, one of the top 3 dads currently in his house. It's Brandon Rahhal, everybody. Brandon, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really good, Bongani. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Top 3. That's an honor, huh?
Yeah. It rotates between me, Fire Dad, and Electric Dad. So Electric Dad's really fast. So
is Electric Dad Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, well, so are the other dads. They're pretty much all Ryan Reynolds because he's in everything, including my household. Apparently,
yeah, he's right behind you,
right there. Yeah, but I mean, I'm currently winning over this dad.
Well, Brandon, we're happy to have you on the show.
This week's
theme is going to be streaming TV. And Brandon, we've been doing all the pre-show things. I think I know what your favorite streaming TV show is. But now I see you've got some other thing in the background. Why don't you let the audience and everyone know what is your favorite streaming TV show?
My favorite streaming TV show. I think I know what you think it is, and it's not that. Tell you what, you start. What do you think it is?
I thought it was Cobra Kai. You were going on the whole thing about that.
That's number 2 with a bullet. Wow. Oh God, y'all, Cobra Kai is amazing. And it doesn't have to be amazing. Like it could have just been like just one-liners from the previous films done by like old, Zappa and Ralph.
But Macchio. apparently not amazing enough to be your number 1. What is that number 1?
Number 1 right now, a wonderful years old cartoon on Hulu called Steven Universe.
Nice.
I know it's a cartoon. It's like this adult watching cartoons. Yes, I watch a ton of them. I'll probably be talking more about them here, but it's so beautiful. Like each episode is only 11 minutes long, and more often than not, they find a way to make me laugh and cry and think about my relationship with my son and my family and sing along to some pretty solid music, considering they're sneaking it in like 11-minute chunks. It's brilliant. I highly recommend it for kids and adults alike.
That's very sweet. Well, we got to bring on these contestants. As always, if you've watched the show beforehand, this is Whatever It Takes. The show doesn't start once it starts broadcasting on Twitch or Facebook or YouTube or whatever. It starts before that. You got to do whatever it takes to win. So we asked both of our contestants to write their competitor's bio. And whoever wrote the funniest bio, Brandon is going to determine is going to go first in round 1. And that's a big advantage because you don't just get to go first in round 1, but you get to go first in round 3 as well. And the points, they double each round. So, at the end, round 3, that could be a make or break round. So without further ado, let's get into this, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here's Tara's bio, which was written by Adi. Tara Egan was a Finnish mining engineer and business person, best known as a founder of Nokia. In May 1865, Egan obtained a permit to construct a ground wood paper mill at Tampere, Finland. The mill began operations in 1866. In 1871, Egan and Leo Michelin founded Nokia Limited and moved the company's operations to the city of, you guessed it, Nokia, Finland. She was buried in Haitaniemi Cemetery in Helsinki. Please welcome the indomitable and apparently a ghost, Tara Egan. Tara, how you doing? Oh no, it doesn't seem like we can hear you right now.
Can you hear me now?
We
There
can
we
hear
go.
you. You know what I'm
From
thinking?
beyond the grave.
It's because I was in the ghost lands.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. I get to be back in a corporeal form after so many death years. And it's an honor to be here alive.
Yeah, we're very happy to be here. I have a lot of questions about just Finland and Nokia and everything.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah.
you know, the biggest question that I think the audience has is, hey, we asked our contestants, put a background from a streaming TV show or movie that you're really excited about. Explain to us what that background's all about.
Oh, well, many a fan of the show may be able to tell. This is the wig wall inside of Rosebud Hotel of Moira Rose of Schitt's Creek. Right here, you can see a tiny little poster for the Jazzy Gals. These are all of Moira's personalities. It's just an extraordinary show. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Heart pitter patter.
Nice. Canada's finest.
Canada's finest. They just can't stop giving us cute, wonderful things. Canada.
And phones that can survive a megaton blast.
All right. Well, we're very happy to have you on the show, but you need someone to go against. So let's introduce your competitor. Here is Adi's bio, which was written by you.
Yes.
Adi Heller is a Michelin-starred chef and well-rounded Italian. Hailing from Boston, Adi has honed his second talent, comedy, through his celebrated participation in many a 2MB Studios production, as well as Comedy Sports Boston. He has been to at least one wedding, knows two very cute children, and is no longer allowed to wrestle within the continental U.S. You love him, you need him, you want to be him. It's Adi Heller, everybody.
Oh, you did your research.
This is what I could find on Instagram.com.
Yeah, I'm not. You were pretty close on almost all of it, including I'm not from Italy, but where I'm from borders on the Mediterranean, so that's pretty good.
There's one picture on your timeline where you have this pose, I think, and it's Italian hand, and so I go, Italian. Got it.
Yeah.
Adi, how are you doing? Can you tell us about your background? Can you tell us about what's that coming from?
I had a lot of prep time that I applied specifically to this background. And because of that, I chose this thing that is definitely from the show The Amazing Race, which I love and which is on many, many streaming services now. Paramount Plus, Hulu. I think it's also on Prime if you have a leveled up thing. So it's all over the internet, just like the show is all over the globe.
I see what you did there.
Clever.
Yeah. Well, we're very happy to have you on the show, but Brandon, you've heard all of the different bios. We got to know who won the bio competition.
Bongani, I mean, it's close. Both were funny, but I think for sheer due diligence, some might call it stalking. I just call it good legwork. I got to give it to Tara.
Right.
Trusting me.
Thank you so much.
Tara, that means you get to go first in round 1 and round 3. But before we do that, we're just going to give a quick update on how the show or the game goes and the rules for it. Basically, contestants will alternate answering trivia questions. They'll do this in 3 rounds of about 10 to 15 minutes each. With each round, the points double, but the questions also get harder. Each contestant can take the whatever it takes challenge and challenge their competitor. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. If a competitor doesn't know the answer to a trivia question, they can challenge their competitor to answer. At that point, the competitor can either answer the question for double the points or hear out the whatever it takes challenge also for double the points. At that point, that competitor can decide either they want to do it or they don't think the original person will be able to get that challenge right and make them do it. So you've got that. In the first round, points are going to be worth 20 points for an original trivia question and then 40 points after being trivia. Does that make sense?
Got you.
All right, tonight's theme is streaming TV. Let's see who's been doing a lot of Netflix and chilling. And we're going to start out with you, Tara. All right, here's your first question. It's a guess the show. All right, here's the log line. When a young boy vanishes, a small town uncovers a mystery involving secret experiments, terrifyingly supernatural forces, and one odd little girl.
What is Stranger Towns? Stranger Things. Oh, wow. I'm 100 years old. You can't hurt me.
Stranger Towns. A few Stranger Towns. They're all the towns that I don't live in.
It's just like houses on stilts clacking by like this is a strange town. The hardware stores are made out of hardware and it hungers for bolts.
You saved yourself there.
I'm gonna give it to you.
We'll give the 20 points over there. Adi, you are up next. All right. Who plays the Mandalorian in Disney Plus's The Mandalorian?
The Mandalorian, who I'm convinced this actor is only on set for about maybe a day a year, but I think he also double books those days because he's in a helmet the whole time and he doesn't need to do it, is Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal is correct. That's 20 points on the board. We got a tied game. Hey, you know what? I know we've already started the show, but I'm just going to get into this. In round 2, we have an audience challenge. If you've watched Whatever It Takes beforehand, we know we want to have you engaged. The audience challenge allows you, the audience at home, to be able to vote on what you want to see the contestants do as a challenge, the first challenge of round 2. And this time we have Pitch Wars. We are NBC Universal, and we want to win the streaming wars. We are asking you to pitch a new hit series that will get everyone subscribing to Peacock. You, the audience, will determine what type of genre/show you will pitch. Either a murder, true crime, a teenage drama, or an IP revival. Think of things like Cobra Kai, or How I Met Your Father, or Masters of the Universe. I don't know what that is, but Brandon certainly does. Super producer Lisa is going to be putting a poll on Twitch. You can go and you can vote for whatever you want to see them do. That's going to be the first one in round 2, but we're still in round 1. So, Tara, we are coming back to you. What travel documentary with Zac Efron was released on Netflix in 2020?
I know I've seen the ads, but I can't remember the name. So I think I'm going to pass it on to Adi.
All right, Adi, you've been challenged. Do you know this Zac Efron travel documentary, or you're going to hear out that Whatever It Takes challenge?
I have a couple educated guesses. I know this show well. I remember all the chatter about how it was surprisingly good. But I need to hear this challenge.
All right, you're going to hear this challenge. That means I'm going to throw it out to Brandon. But before I do that, I'm going to let you know the answer was Down to Earth with Zac Efron. Down to Earth with the High School Musical guy. Brandon, we've got our first Whatever It Takes challenge. Take it away.
All right, this one's simply called Words That Rhyme with Great. I've taken down 10 words that rhyme with great. I want you to guess at least 5 of those. You get 10 guesses as well. Some of are usual suspects. Some are a bit tricky.
May I ask
Did they get any more hints than that,
question?
Bongani, or is that it?
Oh,
Adi
sorry.
has a question.
Clarifying question. Maybe you can't answer this. Are they all one syllable?
We're not going to answer.
You want me to answer that?
We're not going to answer that.
Okay.
We're not going to answer that. Okay, because Okay.
Wait, Brandon, do you think we should answer that?
Can we let the audience decide? The audience, yes or no? Yes or no, not yes or no. Should I answer them or just leave it? Yes.
Ooh, econ intern.
It's tough.
Ooh, econ intern and Lissa are at war.
I got 1 for and 1 against.
I'll play either way.
The hungry mouth gets fed.
I'm not walking out of here if I don't get this answer.
This is becoming a moral dilemma.
Oh,
It's not.
so Brandon, I think
No,
it's
I'll
up to
tell you
you.
what. I'll give you the information, but how about this? I'll give him the information, but now you're on a clock. How about that?
Fair.
Okay. Can you put 30 seconds on the clock?
Okay.
Okay, super producer
Half-
Liz is going to put 30 seconds on that clock.
All right. Half the words are one syllable. Half are not. Your time starts now.
8 plate, irate, great, ingratiate, mate, wait.
Three more.
Great, equate, and belate.
Like that's 10. That's 10. Brandon, you were taking the notes of this, jotting it down. Stenographer.
I didn't say masturbate.
Wow.
I didn't say
Well, I'll tell you what,
masturbate.
neither did I, because I didn't feel like I should work Blue as a guest on a show.
Hey, that's up to you. If you wanted to do that, you could have done it. This is whatever it takes.
But this is TV night, and we're in prime time.
That is
Okay.
right. We don't want to get the EPs all over our butts. I didn't even say the naughty word.
All over our butts.
Our
And how
tushies.
dare you say butts? How dare you?
So I'm trying to go real quick through my list. And these are some excellent words, by the way. In fact, you topped my syllable count when you threw up ingratiate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that means that was not one of my words.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. But wait, how are you spelling wait?
I am spelling weight. WEIGHT.
Okay. All right.
In a wild card,
your
he was
words were
actually spelling
8
it.
plate. Pardon?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just because in a wild card, he was actually spelling it Waits, as in Tom Waits. So, not either. of those.
Yeah, but weights doesn't rhyme with weights. It's a slant rhyme, and I do appreciate them. Orange, 4-inch, door hinge. But let's see. You had 8 plate, great mate, wait, crate, equate, belate, irate, and ingratiate. My 10 were hate, fate, late, skate, wait, iterate, reprobate, inundate, ingrate, which is real close to ingratiate,
Yes.
and debate. You know what? I think saying that some of the half the words did not have more than one syllable might have played against you on that.
Yeah,
I think if you
it
just
did.
shot for the 5,
I know.
that might have had it. But
Yeah.
an
Coulda,
excellent
shoulda, woulda.
effort. But those 40 points are going to Tara.
Oh my!
Oh, no negative points.
No negative. Oh, I'm
So,
sorry.
Adi
I'm sorry.
just doesn't
That is
get
from
it,
a
yeah.
bygone era. My apologies.
It's fine.
Nope.
All right. Well,
Now I feel like
was-
I got him back.
Sorry
and
about
that's
that.
a moral
Sorry about that,
victory.
Bongani. I was
Yeah, it is a-
thinking of something else entirely.
No,
If,
you're
if
fine.
every time I get something wrong, can you just tell me Tara doesn't get points? I'll feel good.
Okay.
This is
Well,
becoming...
hey. Go ahead.
No, we're just fighting now.
That's the end of round 1. A pretty quick round 1, but hey, we're going to let Brandon, calculate all of the things. He's doing it pretty much by hand, so he's got to use his mind to do it. But I want to let everyone who's watching go in, subscribe, follow. You're watching on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube right now. Go like, subscribe, hit that button right there. Follow it. 2MB Studios. There's a whole bunch of different shows that are showing throughout the week. Dedicated comedians and performers. Fun stuff. You can watch some great things. Adi's going to talk about some shows that he is on later on in here, but some great stuff happening. And before we get that score update, Tara, I know you're an actor, you're a writer, you're an improv performer, and you recently were performing in a show called Christmas Goddammit at the
I
Annoyance
was.
Theater in Chicago. Yeah. I wanted to ask you about that and being in another a theater performance, a live performance after the unpleasantness, aka COVID. Was there any ways that you changed your performing styles or interacting with the audience or just performing in general?
I mean, the show itself is super fun. They've been doing it at that theater every year, except for the COVID times. Every Christmas era or season, for the past 1 million years, I think is the math.
Impressive.
I would say up until performance time or like getting on the stage, we all, stayed masked pretty much the whole time. There were a couple of COVID scares and some like, we're going to do Zoom rehearsals. In the way that it is like a scripted show, we all stayed on stage the whole time. So there wasn't very much audience interaction. Where I've been doing some improv shows where depending on the theater, there's like some kind of new rule, like we're not going to interact or we're not going to go out into the audience because we want to give the audience their own space. Or now as we're kind of entering a new like not masked era again, things are changing again. We'll see what happens. Hopefully all good, but still the magic of performance is real and it survived the times and we get to experience it forever. Isn't it
Nice. Nice. Well, can you let our audience know about how they can follow you and tell them if you have any projects or shows that are coming
Definitely. Here on this at the Instagram, it's mostly just right now me taking pictures of plants because I'm really excited that spring is coming. So if you like that, tune in. Here on Twitch, I also do something with Comedy Sports Chicago. So if you're at twitch.tv/CSDN Chicago, you can see me there. And if you're in Chicago, boy, howdy, do I have some things for you to come check out. I'll post it on my Instagram so you can see. But you can always come see me at Comedy Sports Chicago at The Annoyance weekly on Thursdays and with Riff Musical Improv as well. So lots of fun over here.
Nice. Nice. A bunch of stuff happening. If you're in the Chicagoland area, go and watch those things. Go and follow Tara on Instagram, Twitter, and all the other stuff. Brandon, though, we have to come to you because me and the audience, we're out in the desert and we are thirsty. And the only thing that will quench our thirst is a points update.
Well, it was a quick but fierce round one, and at the end of round one, we are tied at 20 apiece. So
20 apiece.
Like we're starting from squares one.
All right. Well, it is now round two, and the questions are harder, but so the points have also doubled. 40 points for an original question, 80 points for successfully completing a challenge. Let's see what's going to happen. Adi, Tara went first in round one. That means you, Adi, are going to go first in round two. Are you ready?
No.
Well, it doesn't matter because this is whatever it takes. So you are up.
Okay.
Disney Plus has amassed the most subscribers since its launch in 2019. How many subscribers does Disney Plus have? Basically, it's gotten the most amount of people to subscribe to its streaming service since 2019.
Okay.
How many subscribers does it
have? So what's the word? I want Tara to deal with this.
All right, Tara, you've been challenged. We want to know, do you know how many subscribers generally the chat is asking how close does that have to be? Just generally around it.
Okay. Well,
how much subscribers Disney Plus have, or are you going to take the whatever it takes challenge? This is round two. It gets hard.
Honestly, I know that numbers are difficult to guess. I have a feeling I'm going to guess something that'll be way off. So I want to do the whatever it takes challenge.
Nice. We got our first whatever it takes challenge. It's going to be an audience challenge. Before I hand that over to Brandon and producer Lissa, who's going to let us know what won in the poll, I'm going to let you know it was 116 million people or subscribers worldwide.
Tara, what would you have said? What were you thinking?
I was about to say like a billion.
That's funny. I was about to say 20 million.
Well, if it's like such a big deal that it's amassed so many subscribers, maybe it's worldwide and a lot of.
Yeah. No, your logic made more sense than me. I just picked a number.
Yeah. People, they share their passwords and stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Brandon,
sure there's a little bit of what do they call it? I forgot the word. Doesn't matter. Let's move on.
Disney's magic. It's a little bit of Disney's magic.
Disney's magic. Yeah.
Can you remind us of the audience challenge? And producer Lissa, can you let us know who won it?
Yeah, I would be happy to. The challenge is Pitch Wars. This is going to have 45 seconds on the clock for each of you. We are NBC Universal, and we want to win the streaming wars. We are asking you to pitch a new hit series that will get everyone finally subscribing to Peacock. That bird's on its last legs. Needs something big. The audience voted, and we are going with teenage drama.
Ooh. Okay, Tara, are you going to take this challenge or are you going to make Adi do it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a head-to-head. My apologies.
Oh, is it a head-to-head?
No, it's not a head-to-head. I'm just the rails are coming off my co-host. I'll be quiet now.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it. Absolutely. A teen drama.
Right.
I have 45 seconds to pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we are going to get that clock up by producer Lissa. We're just getting through the whole thing, and then Brandon's going to count you down once we have that set up.
All right. Looks like we're ready. You ready, Tara?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Were you still getting the aspect ratio correct?
Perfect.
And there we go. Count it down.
3, 2, 1, pitch.
Hello, NBC Universal. Thank you for coming. Today, I've got the show for you. We have teens. We've seen Glee before. We've seen all kinds of talentful, wonderful teens. What I want to see right now is I want to see those band nerds up on screen. I want to have dramatic competition in the distance. We have marching band. We have relationship issues. We have silly beans learning how to use each other's instruments. You know, it's very teen, it's very drama. There's love, there's fights, there's parents fighting, there's a PTA, there's all this trying to get into college, you know, and it's all a documentary style. Dramatically, though, it's incredible, and it's called Band Kids.
I'll give it to you. You got the name it at the end, which is critical.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, the chat was liking it too. So you giving it, Brandon?
Yeah, I got all of it. I gotta admit, I was a fan of Glee up to like season, let's call it 3.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of potential for that show. It's building off of a lot of tropes that are established, and I think we got nothing left to lose. So I like it. You get the points.
Hey, you did whatever it takes. That is 80 points on the board for you. That's a big thing. And guess what? Since you were challenged, you're up again. You ready?
Adi, listen. This time it's personal.
It's round 2, the sequel.
Round 2.
All right, Tara. Guess this show. A privileged New Yorker ends up in a women's prison when a past crime catches up with her in this Emmy Award-winning series.
I've got this. I only watched the first couple episodes and it made me really anxious, so I didn't watch the whole thing. Orange is the New Black.
Wow, Orange is the New Black is correct. That's 40 points on the board. You're amassing a lead right now. But let's see if Adi can bring himself back into the game. All right. In the 2018 Emmy Awards, this Amazon Studio show won the most awards.
Can you repeat the question?
In the 2018 Emmy Awards, this Amazon Studio show won the most awards, television awards. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're expected to remember before 2020.
I think, there are 2 in my head. I feel like this one and everyone was confused about it, so I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna go for it, you know?
Okay.
That's what life is for, right?
Bold move. Amazon.
I think it's Mozart in the Jungle.
Mozart in the Jungle. That was your answer. The correct answer is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
No.
Yeah. But that's okay. You don't get any points taken away from you. But Tara, you are up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It won something, and everyone was upset because no one had seen it.
All right, Tara. This one's going to be. You should just listen to it because it goes like this. After finding success on this ABC family comedy, creator Kenya Barris created Black AF on Netflix. What is the ABC comedy show that launched his success? So it's ABC. I should say it's ABC, not ABC Family. It's like ABC. It should be comma family comedy show.
Of the ABC shows that I know, none of
And
them come to mind.
The hint was the creator Kenya Barris created Black AF on Netflix after finding success on this ABC family show. ABC show.
Yes. Oh boy, I think I have to give it to a D. I'm passing.
Okay,
it's tough.
D.
It's tough out
I know
here.
this one.
You know it?
I
All
do.
right. Let's
It's
hear
Blackish.
it out.
The show is Blackish.
The show is Blackish. That's
Yes.
40 points on the board for you, Adi.
I was thinking that, but I didn't know, and I didn't want to say and be wrong.
Yep.
Always listen to your heart.
Those shows have different vibes.
They totally do.
Yeah.
Yes. Adi, you were challenged. That means that you are up again. HBO had 2 streaming services before it created HBO Max. What were their names? 2 different.
All right. I
streaming-
think I got this.
Okay.
got this. I believe one was HBO Go and the other was HBO Now.
Is that your final answer?
Let's lock it in, Regis.
All right, you locked it in. It seems like you want to be a millionaire because that's correct. HBO Go and HBO Now is correct. Tara, you are up. All right. This Paramount Plus show was launched as a successor to CBS's The Good Wife. It revolves around the character Diane. Do you know this show? Also, I believe it takes place in Chicago, so that's another hint for you.
This Paramount Plus show was launched as I'm just going to read the whole question out loud. Paramount Plus in Chicago. I've never seen The Good Wife. It was about a president's wife, right? And
I can't give you an answer on that.
I'm just going to think out loud. When I think of Chicago shows, I think of like Chicago Med Fire, etc. Is that related to a president? Well, now that I've thought out loud, I'm gonna guess. Thank you for coming. It's a Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire was your answer. We were looking for The Good Fight. The Good Fight came after The Good Wife. Yep, on Paramount Plus. Yes. All right.
Thank you.
It's the extended
with
Good
me on
Universe.
that journey. The Good Universe.
Yeah, the Good Universe.
Good Place, also part of that universe. Got
The
it.
GCU. Yeah, the Good Cinematic Universe.
GC.
The GSU, the Good
GSU,
Streaming
yes.
Universe.
Good Streaming Universe.
All right, Adi, you are up next. This hip-hop themed musical was released as a movie on Disney Plus. This hip-hop themed musical was released as a movie on Disney Plus. Seems like you want
Yes.
a challenge.
I have a guess, but I don't feel great about it.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna make it. I'm not even gonna embarrass myself by saying it, and I'm instead gonna say a word I know. Challenge.
All right, Tara, you have been challenged. Do you know what this hip-hop themed musical was that became a movie on Disney Plus?
Adi, you also know this. We all know this. It's Alexander Hamilton.
Oh,
Hamilton.
It is Hamilton.
I
Yeah.
was
I know.
anyway. I got in my head. I got way in my head, and I was trying to think. Like I was thinking
In the
of
Heights,
movie
or-
musicals.
Mhm.
I was
Hamilton
like,
was- Hamilton got in his head too, you know, and that's what it's all about.
yeah, yeah. Actually, the Disney Plus was the first time I really listened through the whole thing.
Did it change your
There you
life?
go.
Did you cry?
I mean, it changed my life in that before I had not seen it, and then I did see it after, and I liked it a lot.
That sounds really positive.
It's a core memory.
All right, we've got one more question left in this round. So, Tara, you are up. You just got 80 points from a challenge question. Let's see if we can get 40 points from this as well. Starring Zendaya, this high school drama is about sex and drugs. It was actually based on an Israeli mini-series of the same name. You know what the show is?
Yeah. I know what the show is because everybody be talking about it, even though I haven't watched it at all yet. It's Euphoria.
Euphoria is correct. I also have not watched it. I feel like I'm just too old to watch it at this point. Every time I've seen, like, I think I know the whole show because on social media,
Mhm.
like, everyone just blast posts about it, but I'm like, I'm okay.
Can I, as an Israeli-born person, can I
Mm.
just take a guess at the same named show in Israel?
Sure.
Really
I was wondering
good.
where that was.
There we go. That's genuine. You can really feel it because you experienced it.
Yeah, but I think you all could have felt more yelled at, and I would have made it better. Anyway.
Yeah. Do you want to just yell at us again? Is that
Ah!
that was good?
Thanks.
That was good. Thank you.
Yeah,
That is
thank you.
very
We're
nice.
good.
I feel
Thank
like
you.
I'm in Tel Aviv right now.
You're in Tel Aviv, and like
I'm
someone
gonna
just
tell
like
Amundo right now.
oh my god, I don't want to tell you guys the story. It would be quite a tangent, but anyway.
Well, that's the end of round 2. It's all over. Brandon's going to go over there and crunch all the numbers. Before we get into that, I want to let you know 2MB's got a Patreon. You can go and you can subscribe. $2, $5, $10. You can get behind the scene action. You can also just support this channel. It'll really help us out. It helps us get everything else happening. It's great stuff. Go ahead. Think about becoming a Patreon as well. But hey, I want to actually talk to you, Adi. You're a 2MB Studios regular, and I'm going to put you on the spot right now, okay?
Mhm.
I want you right now to pitch me a show idea that you would like to see someone launch right here on this network.
Oh, a new one?
Yup. You
Can I
got
just
20
tell-
seconds.
I'm
This
just
isn't
going
a
to tell you my
challenge.
show
Listen-
idea. I have a show idea, but I don't have the time to do it. So I want someone else to take my show. I want to do so drafts of casts for fake seasons of Survivor, and there's a simulator online that'll simulate it for you. And I just want everyone to read through the simulation. So it could be like the Game of Thrones cast members season. It could be like the Schitt's Creek versus Simpsons season, and you just cast different ridiculous fake Survivor seasons and talk through what happened and just kind of imagine the drama that goes down.
Would it be the casts of the show or the characters of the show?
We could do casts versus characters. Why not?
Oh, good question. Good question. Is there actually like a simulator online where you can just like get people? Okay.
Yeah. And it's amazing. It does a very good job, and it looks like it was made on GeoCities and never updated.
Well,
I'll tell you
awesome.
that good code's coming out. Is that it looks like
it's a bizarre experience to use it, but it does a remarkably good job.
You know what? I'm smelling a hit streaming show, and I'm just saying, anyone who's out there, you can connect with Adi and maybe got a show coming out. But hey, Adi, I know you're a regular on Honorable Mention and a bunch of other shows on 2MB. Why don't you tell our audience about that and tell them about any other projects and how they can follow you?
Absolutely. So yeah, come on by this here old 2MB station on Wednesday nights. We've just moved to 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we Rachel Andelman, who is very, very good at Twitter, and myself, who mainly only goes on the internet to be in parent Facebook. We talk through somewhere around 5 to 10 great tweets that Rachel identified during the week, tweets that were successful for different reasons. And we have a lot of fun. We always have at least one guest with us. And it's just, people are saying that our show is charming. people are saying it's a charming time. So please come on over, 9:30s on Wednesday. I was for quite a long time in Quarantine Action Wrestling. What a delightful show that was. And we have an April Fool's show coming on the way, even though the show ended with a meteor devouring our fake universe back in October. A parallel QAW universe has been discovered for April Fools. So come on by this station for an extremely special event. I cannot wait to be part of. I occasionally pop in and help out the Steam Daddies on Thursday nights. That's David Thomas, Ryan Daly, and company. Each week play through a different game from David's library on Steam. He has many unplayed games, and we try them out. They're mostly bad. That's all my stuff here. I played for quite a long time in Comedy Sports Boston, and I'm technically still a member of that cast, but I will probably make it to 2 shows a year. And I am in, because I just moved to Western Mass, where I will be joining very soon the Happier Valley improv company, with Pam Victor and quite a lot of other great folks I'm excited to start playing with soon, based out of Hadley, Massachusetts. And I don't think they do anything on the internet, so come to Western Mass.
Awesome. And you can find all of your stuff right there.
Yeah, that's my Twitter right there, a delicious dish. And I'm on Instagram. If you look up Adi Heller and any social media website, you'll only find me.
You'll only find Adi Heller right here. But that's the end, again, of round 2. We're about to go to round 3. But, Brandon, I feel like a meteor is about to hit right now. The only way that we could escape this is by you launching into the sky and announcing what the points breakdown is.
Well, then let me not drag it out. Tara had a huge swing. It was a back and forth, but right at the end, Tara pulled ahead with 260 to 140 for the final scores.
Okay.
For the score so far, I mean.
There you go. But hey, this is the final round, and this can change everything because the questions are the hardest, but the points, they're the highest. That's right. Original question points are 80, and a challenge is 160 points. That means just one question, one challenge can totally change this game. Tara, you got to go first. You won the bio challenge. That means that you get to go first again in round 3. Are you ready to do whatever it takes?
I'm ready.
All right. Created by Stephen Colbert, this animated show on Paramount Plus is a parody of nightly news.
Oh, Stephen Colbert, what a person of many talents. This is I'm going to challenge.
All right, Adi, you have been challenged. Do you know this Stephen Colbert animated show on Paramount Plus?
No.
Are you going to take that whatever it takes challenge?
Yeah.
All right, we got our whatever it takes challenge. Brandon, you're going to give out the challenge. But I'm going to let you know it's called Tuning Out the News.
Yes.
Tuning out the news. Brandon, what is the whatever it takes challenge?
All right, we got a little theme specific one here. It's Netflix code charades. All right, so Bongani is going to give you a code for a subcategory of Netflix programming. For those who don't know, Netflix has a series of categories, not just comedy, drama. It'll be like best documentary featuring 3 or more vampires, stuff like that. He's going to give you the code. You'll have 30 seconds to get me to guess it without speaking. I think I will allow sound effects. I know playing a little fast and loose with the rules, but I think I will allow sound effects.
I think that's right.
Sorry. So I'm doing charades to get you to guess a genre. Is that
right? And I'm going to tell you,
you can pass this over if you want, and have Tara try and attempt this. But
I'm going to send what you're going to need to charade out in the private chat over here. Okay. So are you going to take this, or are you going to make Tara do it?
I'm going to do it, but I want to take down my virtual background because I don't really have use of my hands right now.
Fair.
All right. In the private chat, you have the code. Brandon, don't look at that private chat. And
Yeah. Sorry, I actually couldn't read that. Let me go over to the comments, making sure I'm not looking at that.
How do I do this? I don't know. All right, I guess I still have. All right.
Yeah.
Might be able to just delete it, or
So
Yeah.
Brandon,
I
you're
just
going
want you to have the best chance. I'll pay it real close
It's okay.
attention.
I'll just use very small gestures.
Okay.
All right, Brandon, counting down.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, movie. It's a movie. So it's movie style. Romance, drama, heartbeat. Okay. Death, murder. No. Death and rebirth. Okay, like revival. No death. Slice of life. Okay. Okay, slice of life. Party. It's a party thing. Short words. Slice life. Live. Okay.
All right, that's the end of it. Brandon, at the end, you did not get the answer.
No.
Can I try to just one more stab, just what he's got, and just trying to throw it out?
We got more than one word, and I feel proud.
One more. Yeah, one more. Why don't you go one more? Summary guess.
Love lives. It's about love life.
All right. The answer was Code 7, showbiz movies based on real life.
Oh.
Yep.
Showbiz movies based on real life.
Right, because there's like movie. Why is he doing movie? They're all movies.
That almost takes 30 seconds to say.
Yeah.
What is a showbiz movie? What's a good example of a showbiz movie?
I feel like that's like Bohemian Rhapsody or the Elton John movie.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. 30 Rock is like a showbiz TV show.
Based on fake life.
Boogie Nights.
Oh, real life. Yeah, you're right.
That counts.
Boogie Nights. There you go.
Show up in a couple of other subcategories.
That's a good one.
All right, Adi, you didn't get that, but you are up next. We only got 3 more minutes left.
Let's go.
All right, this animated show was adapted from League of Legends. This animated show was adapted from League of Legends. I'll let you know what streaming service it's on. It's on Netflix. You can also challenge, or you can take a stab at it.
Is it?
We're going to need the answer or a
challenge.
All right, Tara, you are up. Do you know what this show was that was adapted from League of Legends?
I think so. Maybe. I saw ads for it, and I remember it looking interesting. I never played League of Legends. It was like a one-word Arcane.
Or you can take the whatever it takes challenge. What was the guess? I'm sorry.
I think it was Arcane.
Is that your final answer?
It sounds right. I'm going to go with Arcane. Yes.
You went with Arcane, and the answer is Arcane. That's 160 points on the board for you. No, Adi, you got to say. Oh, man. Tara, we've got like 1 minute left. You are up because you were challenged. Jawed Karim, co-founder of YouTube, uploaded YouTube's first video. What was the video's name?
Oh.
Jawed? Whatever.
How do you spell it? Jawed?
It's
Kareem. Jawed Kareem. I remembered this piece of information. This was a good trivia. Good job, you. It's something like, I think I'm going to challenge.
All right, Adi, you've been challenged. Do you know what the first video uploaded to YouTube was?
Me at the zoo.
Me at the zoo was your guess.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think like the second one was an old man drinking coffee, but I think this was the first one.
This is for 160 points.
Me at the zoo.
Me at the zoo is absolutely correct.
Yeah, that's right.
That's 160 points. You got it. That's the end of the game. We have ended that. Brandon is going to be over there crunching the numbers, doing that whole thing. While he's doing that, I'm just going to let you know that we've got another show coming up on April 1st. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be on April Fool's Day. Definitely come back and join. Also, I want you to stick right here because the show right after this is the most sultriest pun-based game show in all of Twitch. That's right. 69 minutes of sex with me is up next. You don't want to miss it. Ryan and the gang are going to be doing puns and making you laugh and do a whole bunch of things. I also want you to let you know if you like me, if you want to follow me, you see the right down there, you see the at Bongani made this. You can follow me over there for comedy writing, and when I tweet or Instagram or put stuff up on TikTok or whatever, all the content is over there. Brandon, we're going to need that final score. It feels like nuclear annihilation is about to happen, and the only way that you can soften Vladimir Putin's soul is by giving us this final score. Brandon, we need it.
I would rather let him sit and spin in an inferno of doubt, but that's in the interest of keeping it moving. Adi had a good swing there with that right answer there, and he's coming away with 300 points. Your winner with 420 points is Tara.
Thank you so much.
Tara, you have won. You've done whatever it takes as tradition. We're going to put you up on the screen. We're going to isolate you, and you've got 30 seconds to do your own victory speech. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. I am just honored beyond words. I would like to say thank you to everyone that I love, and mostly Adi for his good efforts today. I'd like to say thank you to my television, to friends who let me watch their streaming services, and to the internet for existing. Thank you to Catherine O'Hara, my best friend, who owns these wigs behind me. Hugs and kisses to the universe. Thank you so much. This is the greatest honor.
Tara, you have done it. You've done whatever it takes to win. Adi, you might not have won today, but you're still a champion in the hearts of the viewers of 2MB, but not on whatever it takes. We're very happy to have you on the show. Brandon, I don't want to skip over you. If you have anything you want to promote, how people can find you, let the people know.
To be totally honest, every now and again I pop in on one of the fine shows on 2MB Studios, but I will reach out for one specifically that I'm enjoying thoroughly for its content and the fact that my best friend and best man hosts it Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Josh Michelle solves a crossword with guests, sometimes me, sometimes other people, and it's a lot of fun.
Nice. Go watch Josh Solves. That's some great stuff. Again, Tara, congratulations. You did whatever it takes to win. Adi, thank you again for being a part of here. Maybe next time. Brandon, I want to thank you for being a great co-host. We really enjoyed having you on the show.
Well, thank you so much. It was lovely being here.
Yeah, and thank you to super producer Lissa, who's behind the scenes, making everything happen, pressing all the buttons.
All the buttons.
Yep. And thank you to everyone who's been watching out there on Twitchland. We love you and we appreciate you. But now we've got to go. 69 minutes of sex with me is up next. Stay right here, watch it, and we'll see you on April 1st. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.